Hey everybody, it's Quentin J. Parker, your pilot, on the ground at Trenton Mercer Airport in cosmopolitan Trenton, New Jersey. And today's entry will be all about the change up, things I'm doing to shake up my X-plane experience. To that end, the obvious first choice is to fly different planes, like the Cirrus aircraft SF-50 Vision Jet. Hold on a sec. Brakes off. Let's jet.
Trenton Mercer Information Golf. 1500 Zulu weather. Wind 230 at 7, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 11,000 scattered, temperature 22, dew point -8. Altimeter 3000. Arriving runway 24, departing runway 24. Advise on initial contact you have golf.
So yeah, different planes. But I guess I'm kind of fickle, because the Cessna 172 Skyhawk that comes stock with X-plane just didn't float my ducky. If anything, it felt kind of twitchy. I gave the low wing Columbia, Lancair, Cessna 400 a few turns, but shimmer from the exhaust pipes was visible inside the cockpit. It made the MFD impossible to read, so that was a non-starter. I dusted off the old Diamond DA62, but I felt like if I was going to go multi-engine, I wanted something with more oomph and longer legs. Then I figured, let me ditch the props altogether, and that's how I found myself in the Vision Jet. The neat thing about it is that Cirrus laid out its cockpit and avionics to have as much in common as possible with their propeller aircraft. They figured if you can afford an SR-20 or 22, then the upgrade path to the SF-50 would be enticing and smooth, since you're already familiar with the layout. Now before I get too deep in the weeds about planes, I got Active Sky XP for my weather. Even though I swore by it during my Microsoft Flight Simulator days, I held off purchasing it for X-plane because I wasn't sure if any of the other weather programs would do the job better. Don't get me wrong, I am pleased with Active Sky XP's features like Flight Watch, providing local weather without my having to dig for another airport's ATIS or AWOS frequency. A simple but informative interface, or voice briefing for planned routes, or live and historical weather depiction, and visual weather mapping. But I'd hoped that the replacement clouds that they included with it would be good. They're not. Ugh. I'm using CloudArt 3.2 if anyone's at all curious. We just heard X-plane's native ATIS at Trenton, so let's bring up Active Sky's Flight Watch from Pottstown and hear what it's got.
Kilo Papa Tango Whiskey Airport Information Kilo 1453 Zulu Weather Wind 222 at 7 Visibility 10 Sky Condition 1000 Scattered Temperature 23 Dew point 17 Altimeter 3000 Advise on initial contact you have information Kilo.
So the report's pretty close to Trenton's. I suppose Flight Watch could be used for ATIS information, but it doesn't indicate arrival or departure runways, so, yeah. I'm close to transiting the Aberdeen area and want to get the local weather and altimeter, so let's hear what Alpha Papa Golf is reporting.
Kilo Alpha Papa Golf Airport Information Mike 1521 Zulu Weather Wind 232 at 7 Visibility 10 Sky Condition 1000 Scattered Temperature 25 Dew point 13 Altimeter 3006 Advise on initial contact you have information Mike.
And now that I'm in reception range, I'm just going to use native X-plane for Local conditions at Bravo Whiskey India.
BWI Marshall Information Oscar. 1500 Zulu weather. Wind 290 at 21, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 11,000 scattered, temperature 23, dew point -7. Altimeter 3003. Arriving runway 28, departing runway 28. Advise on initial contact you have Oscar.
And Oscar is current. I should probably say that I'm running with Vulkan enabled, Beta 9 to be specific, and that the performance boost is so nice that the very few times that I've disabled it was to fly on VATSIP, so that I could see the aircraft models on other traffic. But the lower frame rate kind of made me wonder, why bother? And passengers, if you look out your window, you'll see around the airport area where my mid-Atlantic ortho scenery ends. Oh! And check it out! I got my aircraft ground shadows back. I don't know what I did to screw them up, but when I saw that other users running with Vulkan enabled had ground shadows, I had to admit that the problem was with me. So I reinstalled the stock textures and boom! Back in business, baby. I stopped using the landing rate plugin. Either my touchdowns were gonna be good, or I was gonna prang it. I don't need to know the metrics for that, and neither do my passengers. Getting back to interacting with other traffic. I am so over being the sole surviving pilot in an apocalyptic wasteland. So I'm looking into traffic add-ons so my offline flying isn't so solitary. Okay, so after I hop in the stock Vision Jet, I say stock because there's an aftermarket version by a pilot named Gadfly, 2 eyes. I'll say that, it's okay. I guess I'm fickle after all. It's just nothing to write home about. Yeah, it's fast, but like a lot of X-plane aircraft, it gets real squirrely in pitch as it nears its maximum speed, and that just makes me wonder how generic the flight model is. So, as of 20th May 2020, the latest in my personal Cirrus Watch is as follows. Aviatech simulation software. No movement since the teaser I posted about, but I got my eye on them. The Hold My Beer SR22T is not dead. On the 10th of May in the xplane.org forum, the developers posted updated screenshots showing further progress. So they're back in the game, baby. Lastly, and best of all, various components of the TorqueSim aircraft development website have been updated ahead of the release of their G3 GTS, whose release now must be considered imminent. With all these SR22s that I'll be buying and flying, I may as well get my channel certified as an authorized service center. I swear to God. By this time next month, I could very well be posting videos from the left seat of a brand new, high-end, deeply modeled SR22 that works. I'm looking at you, Coronado. This has been Quentin J. Parker, your pilot, and I'll catch up with you mad bastards later. Outie.